This is the story of a city, Waco, Texas. A city determined to overcome its problems through bold action. Waco is the city, and the story concerns what was and what is. This once was the inner city of Waco, the great heart of a growing metropolitan complex. This was downtown, the square, the main drag. But the heart was diseased, and the city suffered. Many businesses fled to suburban shopping centers. Others stayed and paid a price for their loyalty. Offices were moved from the downtown area, and the people were leaving, the shoppers, the office workers, and the businessmen. They sensed the problems of downtown and did not want to stay to watch a proud tradition diminish and die. Proposals for piecemeal changes downtown never won enough unanimous support to reach reality. And the disease continued to spread, and the heart of a great city beat even more slowly. And those who stayed dreamed of past glories and waited. Heroic medicine, a heart transplant if you please, seemed the only answer. Waco's Urban Renewal Agency already had transformed slums into beauty spots. Why not apply the same cure to the commercial slum of old downtown Waco? The City Council and the 5-member Urban Renewal Commission agreed to try. The planners and the dreamers met. Cooperation was sought and secured. The plight of downtown became the concern of the City Council and the Model Cities Agency, as well as the Urban Renewal planners. And finally, the plans were made. The financial support was secured, and help was sent to the dying inner city. The Department of Housing and Urban Development approved $6,600,000 to revitalize the downtown area. Plans called for the involvement of 155 acres in the very heart of the downtown area, a project to be known as the Brazos Project, which would see the destruction of 199 buildings and the construction of a unique and beautiful pedestrian mall. Amidst the hunger for change, the work began. Buildings toppled, and with them went memories of past glories. For a time, the heart of the city was stricken. The wrecking crews created scenes that reminded Wacoans of the killer tornado of May 11, 1953, the disaster from which downtown Waco had recovered. The plans were grand. Total clearance of all building except City Hall from 3rd Street to the mighty Brazos River. The construction of a picturesque shopping mall, complete with sparkling fountains and pleasurable vistas. The encouragement of property owners to improve and upgrade remaining structures. In place of shabby establishments would rise a stately convention center to be constructed by the city at a cost of $2.5 million, financed through a bond issue. And those coming to the convention center, both out-of-town visitors and Waco citizens, would marvel at the functional beauty of the structure, which would become the center for all types of activities. Through the months, the city waited and remembered the 10 other urban renewal projects. They remembered the first urban renewal project, which was launched after citizens approved urban renewal by a 7-to-1 majority. The first project, which saw 62 acres of blighted, substandard housing swept away to be replaced by housing for the faculty of Baylor University, and to provide room for the great university to grow, improve, and expand. The citizens of Waco waited and remembered that residents removed from urban renewal areas were now living in decent homes, in decent neighborhoods, and that their problems with relocations were solved by the professional staff of urban renewal. The city knew that urban renewal had the tools, the ability, the financial resources, and the sincere concern necessary to care for those whose pattern of living was disrupted. The people of Waco knew that the general betterment had been served by urban renewal projects. They knew that the concern for changing and improving the lot of all citizens was the basic driving force for all urban renewal projects. And as the work in downtown progressed, the people watched as other projects emerged and took shape and substance. They saw a blighted area in the north part of the city transformed, saw substandard housing disappear, and saw remaining structures rehabilitated and utilized. And the citizens reassured themselves that the heart of their city would survive and grow strong again. Urban renewal in Waco had always been founded in the basic concern for people, big and little. With such concern and awareness for the human needs involved in change and redevelopment, failure was impossible. And then it was finished. The dream came true. The heart of the city had been repaired. And gradually the new heart began to beat new life into the city. Businesses and offices returned. The shoppers came again. The entire pattern of decline and decay was stopped and reversed into an upward spiral of economic rebirth and growth. The heart of the city was repaired. Waco had undergone drastic change and had survived and been made strong again. This experiment in change has been successful. The city had responded and lived again through urban renewal.